So anyway,
So there I was.
Hello, everybody, and well, it's been a while since I've done this. Let's see if I can get through it again. Hello,
Picture it.
everyone,
Tickle
and
me.
welcome to another episode of the PACRats. We're back. We're gonna start recording more episodes. We're
Yeah.
changing the format up a little bit. We'll explain that later. But first, it's me. It's Frankie.
Is me. Is Ian. Hello.
and Jordan Ringworm Turner.
Oh,
Hello,
it's been
everyone.
so long.
It's been so long. I think the last thing we did was our Christmas stream.
Oh,
And that was
God.
what?
The last
Christmas?
thing that we did together was our Christmas tour of Jordan's. Well, no, that wasn't all three of us, was it?
No, I was
It
there.
was
No,
all
it
three
was
of us.
just-
It was all three of
Was
us.
it?
The first one was just me and you, Jordan.
Oh.
The Christmas one was all three of us because we did the tournament.
We did.
The last thing we actually recorded was the Christmas special. We have been uploading some things that are older. I'm going through our backlog and putting up some stuff, and I still have a few more things to do. But running a bit low, so we decided we'd actually get together and record again. It's been a while since we
Mhm.
recorded an actual podcast episode and not a stream.
Yeah, it's been
I-
84 years.
Yeah. But we decided to change up the format a little bit for what we're gonna do.
Did we? Or
Yeah, I
I
think
feel
we
like
did.
it's not changing up the format so much as just being like, hey, you're
It's not.
responsible for your own shit now.
It's not. Yeah, it's not as much as changing of the format, but I think this will be more creative for us.
Yeah, like to the
Which-
listener, it's not gonna sound different.
No, absolutely not. It's
Which
still
is
gonna be
just what we
shit
do.
audio quality. It's still gonna be unedited. It's still gonna have no video behind it. It's just getting uploaded straight to Spotify and YouTube as is, baby.
and honestly, it's just what we need to be more creative. I mean,
It's just what we
Oh,
need
yeah.
to be more creative and to get episodes out. Maybe not more consistently, but at a better pace.
Yeah.
But so what we're gonna do? Ian and I used to be part of the podcast, Shit Talking with Ellen,
R.I.P.
each episode was brought, except for a few exceptions that we had like specials that we did.
Mhm.
Every episode, one of the four of us who hosted it would bring a topic to the show, and that's what the week we would discuss. The topics ranged vastly, just like they do here on the PACRats. Our first episode was about H.H. Holmes.
Holmes.
We talked about Disney movies.
We did. We talked about Disney parks.
Talked about the Disney parks. We talked about colloquialisms.
We talked about, well, you, I mean, we talked about anime, but
We talked
you,
about anime.
shit talked it.
Me and Ellen mocked anime for like 40 minutes, which was very fun. We did do some side projects on that channel, but we're gonna do that again now. Here, we're gonna do us bringing every episode a topic, and obviously you're gonna know the topic of this episode because it's in the fucking title of the episode. But each week we're gonna rotate, bringing a topic. I'm first, and then since Jordan already has a topic already, Jordan will go next.
Well, I also have a
Yeah.
topic, and I'd like to bring
Ian
it up
has a
right
topic.
now.
Oh, Ian
I'd
wants
like
to
to
bring
bring it
up
up
their topic. All right, Ian, bring up the topic.
right now. It's actually talking about your car's extended warranty.
Oh
So what did we
God!
talk
Oh
about?
no! Oh, they found us again. They've done it again.
No, I don't have a
face it.
topic yet.
If Frankie's car had an extended warranty, it would actually work.
Hey, my car works. Works fine right now.
Right now.
Yeah, right now. Shut up. So the plan is that we'll do the rotating topics and all of our side projects that we've been doing. So the wrestling, the RuPaul's Drag Race, the serial killer files, the tournaments. There's another project that we started that I do not remember what it is.
Hmm.
The Scooby-Doo episodes.
Oh, the
Oh.
Scooby-Doo-a-thon.
All of
I
those are
forgot
going.
about that one.
Hey, Jordan, can I let a little behind the scenes secret out right now?
Yeah.
As I'm going through the episodes that I need to edit still, there was one called SD Part 1 and SD Part 2. I literally had no idea what those episodes were for the longest time, and every time I see it, I have to go back and listen to like 10 minutes of each one to remember what it means. um, but all of those side projects that we did, they're gonna continue, maybe. If one of us wants to bring them forward as their weekly topic of the episode, then that's what we'll do. But only at that point if that's something someone wants to do. If they can't think of anything, I think those are some good fallback options to have.
Hmm.
But like I said, weekly we're gonna just bring some topics in. And I started because I had this idea because Ian and I had discussed a tournament a while ago.
There's
That
been
got
so
me
many
thinking
tournament
about this.
ideas.
This one was a while ago. I don't remember what you had titled it, Ian. But it was something to the effect of like 2,000 celebrities or something, like not child stars, but like you and I had a debate about like Lindsay Lohan and Hillary Duff. I don't know what you had
the
called the tournament.
the ultimate like teen queen of the 2000s.
Ultimate Teen Queen of the 2000s. That was it. Yes. And so that got me thinking because a lot of them who would have been on the list, or maybe not a lot of them, but a few of them, were childhood crushes, right? You watch a TV show, a cartoon, live action, whatever, and you're a young child. Television, I feel, right?
Hmm.
Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. If there's actual science behind this, though, don't correct me because I'm not going to pay attention to that.
We're scientists. We know.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people get like an awakening towards who they're attracted to through television and movies.
Okay.
Of like, maybe not even just like discovering, right, their sexuality, their sexual orientation, but even just discovering that you feel attraction towards another human being.
Yes, I know exactly what you're feeling. And full disclosure, some more behind the scenes. This is making me rethink my entire uh, talking point in this episode because I thought it was going to be about real childhood crushes, like people that we had crushes on.
I mean, if you want to, that's the topic's broad. You can discuss
Yeah,
real
so like
childhood
I
crushes.
wasn't prepared to be talking about like real people. I was prepared to talk because I didn't really have like a crush on like people in TV shows. I had a crush on like animated characters.
That's fine. That's fine. That's still a TV show. What do you mean?
The Kool-Aid
Well,
Man.
you
You
know
wanted
what
to
I
fuck
mean.
the
Like,
Kool-Aid
Yeah,
Man.
unless it's the
yeah,
Kool-Aid Man, yeah.
absolutely.
But like, but they can be real people. I just don't think I ever had a. I don't remember. Let's say having a crush on anybody, like a real person, until
Mhm.
like middle school when I got my first girlfriend.
Aww.
I mean, my talking point was going to be I truly have not ever, especially like childhood wise, never had a childhood crush.
Really? Like not even a TV character?
No,
Or
no,
like,
no, not like a
oh, you
real
had
person.
TV. Oh, real person. I didn't either. Well, we're gonna start the episode, I guess. Now we're in the topic. It's childhood crushes, everybody. But I never had a childhood crush on like a real person as a kid.
Um, I never had like a real crush, but I would do this fun, cool thing about pretending that I had a crush on someone.
Why? What the fuck does that mean? You would have do a
To fit
fun.
in, because here's the thing: when you
I know
are
exactly what you're
AFAB,
saying.
When
right?
you said
When
you
you're
what?
AFAB,
What I don't. What does that mean?
Assigned female at
assigned
birth.
female at birth. God, do we need to do another gay slang for you?
We might.
Anyway, when you're
Oh,
AFAB,
right. All right. You didn't have to.
Not the exasperated God.
You didn't have to fucking attack me right now.
anyway, when you're someone like me, um,
Can't read.
exactly, no. A majority of your elementary through middle school social life
Mm-hmm.
is you sitting down with your friends being like, "Oh my god, so and so from biology is so cute."
Were you
Really?
having
I don't.
biology as like a child?
Yeah, when did
Like,
you guys get biology? We didn't have biology until like high school.
We had biology, like a simple version of biology in middle school. And
you
then we
went to
had
a better
like
school than us.
biology in high school.
Hmm.
We called our biology class health class, and there was a sperm dance. Thank you very much.
We had
Boo.
actual biology. What do you mean?
Yeah, but I think sorry. I think the biology that Jordan was talking about might have been what we had in health class. You
Oh,
know, the
maybe.
birds and the bees talk.
Maybe, yeah.
And
Yeah.
Birds and the Bees talk happened in health class for me. But we talked about like ecosystems and sexual dimorphism and stuff like that in biology.
what is your school teaching you?
Yeah, we didn't. We had like very vague science class in middle school. Maybe we
Middle
did a
school,
biology, but I don't remember.
No, we didn't
middle
have
school
biology
was
until high school.
more um it was separating out like this is what a mammal is. This is what like a reptile is. This
I
is, you
remember.
know.
I remember in middle school we made ice cream in a bag in our science class.
I
Did
do
you do
Cute.
remember
that,
that.
Ian? Yeah, we made ice cream in a bag. That was
We
fun.
made it. I remember in one of my science class, I ate like snails and like weird things.
Yeah, we made ice cream in a bag. That was a lot of. I enjoyed that. Did you ever do that, Jordan? You ever make ice cream in a
Not
bag?
in a bag. We had this ball that we had to kick around
You had a
and
ball.
it
Well,
made
I don't want foot ice cream, so
right, but it only made like a scoop of ice cream
see, we
at a
got whole
time.
bags. We got whole like gallon bags. They weren't full, but like everyone was having like 2 scoops of ice cream.
Was your ice cream too salty? Because mine was
Oh
very
my god,
salty.
ours was so salty.
No, because I put in the proper amount of salt. I know how to fucking cook.
Wow. Read me.
Yeah, I'll read both of you immediately.
I didn't know we were on Reading Rainbow. Shit.
Yeah, that was my first crush actually. The rainbow itself from.
From Reading Rainbow.
Oh yeah. See, I didn't have that experience in middle school. I'm sure in middle school, like maybe 8th grade, when people started dating, really, right? We would talk about girls that we thought were cute or whatever. But like at least me talking to guys, we did not talk about girls at all.
Which I
Yeah.
assume is normal.
Which I would assume is normal too, because girls have cooties when you're in elementary school.
Well, we had okay, so here's the whole thing. In elementary school, each class had a hot boy.
All right, I don't what.
Um, this didn't start until like third grade though.
Okay, I would hope so.
But when I
Imagining
was in
kindergarten.
fourth grade,
Kindergarten, yeah. People are
right,
writing in the bathroom stall. Well,
you
like
weren't allowed in the you
after
weren't
taking a.
allowed in the regular bathrooms in my kindergarten. We had bathrooms in the room.
So did we. That's what I'm saying. They like write it on that wall. So after they take a drag of their cigarette in the kindergarten bathroom. Sorry, go on.
No, but so we got to fourth grade, and
Mhm.
oh my god, I remember this so vividly. There's three fourth grade classes, and
3.
yeah, I went to a very large school district,
That's true.
and this was just one elementary school out of four.
Jeez.
So anyway,
I had one 4th grade class in my elementary school.
I had two.
I went to the smallest of the elementary schools in our district.
Which doesn't make sense for where you lived.
I'll explain that in a minute. I'll let Jordan explain.
But the one class like did not have any cute boys in it. The other class had their token cute boy. And my class had two of them. We had Kenneth and Jonathan. And so like I remember this. We had a free day towards like the end of the year, and the entire class like divided themselves in half, and they were like, I am team Kenneth or I am team Jonathan.
Also, the original Twilight. Damn it, Ian, we both
Exactly.
said the same fucking joke.
And this is why we're friends.
Same stupid joke.
I remember like the week leading up to this, all of my friends were like, Jonathan is so cute. And like I didn't know which one was cuter. Because like I'd never thought about it before.
I thought you were going to say I didn't know which one was Jonathan.
No, I knew them very well. But I was like, well, it seems like no one's really voting for Kenneth. So like I'll vote for Kenneth. And like to be fair,
the pity vote for Kenneth. Damn.
Up until high school, they were both equally attractive.
Yeah, and then one like got ugly. What?
Kenneth kind of like quit taking care of himself.
Wow.
And Jonathan kept taking care of himself.
We're really just reading Kenneth too. We're like going after Kenneth. Kenneth's getting strange.
Kenneth kind of started to go to the yee side.
The what?
The yee.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you.
We had fake rednecks because it's we don't live.
We had fake rednecks too.
Right. But we called them the yee-yees because they would get in their lifted trucks after high school was over, like after class was over, and they would literally scream yee-yee. So
we had a name for ours too. Yeah, we had a name for ours too. We called them idiots.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, we called them a bunch of other things, but like they were the yees.
The yees. What a fucking dumb name.
That sounds like something that the Doodle Bops would make up.
Scream yee! Don't disrespect the Doodle Bops like that in my presence.
Oh my god! The change in tone. Like, yeah, we called them yee-yees because don't you fucking ever dare fucking say that again, my friend. I'm fucking murdering you.
Let me tell you. But so this whole story about like me giving Kenneth the pity vote is really important for this episode because my like crushes, and you can't see, but I'm doing air quotes.
Yeah, I could hear it.
My crushes, it was always the pity vote.
Oh.
So like in the Doodle Bops, no one liked Mo. Everyone was like,
no.
wow,
Who the
really
fuck is Mo?
Annoying.
He was the orange one.
So
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I never watched a single episode of the Doodle Bops.
You're missing out.
You're uncultured.
You're uncultured. Shut up.
Everyone loved Rooney, and no one loved Mo.
Wayne Rooney? What?
No. His name is just Rooney.
I love.
Do you know who Wayne Rooney is?
No, and I don't give a shit because he's not Rooney from the Doodle Bops.
Well, okay, here's something that's similar. It's like the Jonas Brothers. Everybody loved either Nick or Joe. Nobody liked Kevin.
Yeah, because Kevin sucks.
Exactly. Except
I
I
liked
liked
Kevin.
Nick. Like I wasn't gonna look at Kenneth because let's be honest. While he is attractive now, he was not then.
We all know it's all about Frankie Jonas anyway, so.
No, it is not about the bonus Jonas.
How dare you disrespect him like that? Call him the bonus Jonas. He's a real human being.
Did you hear that
he's not
the
just
Jonas
a
Brothers
bonus.
are making another album?
Yeah, they're a band. That's what they do. What do you mean?
But they didn't make songs for like a while. They went off and did their own things,
Yeah, and then they got back together.
Joe started their own careers, and then Kenneth started a family.
Kevin, why are you calling him Kenneth?
Did I say Kenneth? His name's Kevin.
Yeah, his name's Kevin. Kenneth Jones,
You have Kenneth on the brain.
the fifth Jonas.
I do.
Kevin is according to Jordan. Kevin is the Kenneth of the Jonas Brothers. So
Yeah. Anyway,
they got back together when we were in college. They've released an album since then. What do you mean?
did they?
Yeah.
Ah,
Have you
Jordan,
not heard any of their new stuff? Where have you been? What world have you
no.
existed in?
where is the rock you've been under, and can I join you? Shit.
You're absolutely insane. That is absolutely insane to me
The
that
rock
you
I've
did
been under has been called depression.
not. That's the most insane thing I think we're gonna reveal tonight. That Jordan wasn't aware that the Jonas Brothers had an album already.
Wow.
Absolute insanity.
And you call yourself a Disney fan?
Look,
You
they're not
call-
Disney anymore.
So
They might as well be. They still.
once Disney, always Disney.
Yeah.
No, not true.
That's how it works.
I don't want Emily Osment back.
Why?
She's
What
still.
did Emily Osment do? What the fuck? Why is
I
Emily
want her
Osment?
back.
Why is Emily Osment catching strays now too? What did she fucking do?
Nothing. I
Nothing.
just don't want her back.
Well, she's on the. She was on Freeform, so like, she's technically Disney affiliate. So.
Yeah. Fuck. We're just gonna like go. I don't want Emily Osment. She's done nothing wrong that I know of. Are
Emily
you aware
Osment
of
is
anything?
listening
Ian?
to this. She hasn't done anything wrong. She's listening to this now, and she's very disappointed. You know, she was really excited
I
that
will
like,
say.
Well, we're never gonna get Emily Osment as a guest now.
thanks, Jordan.
So I need to tell you this information from last night. I was exhausted. And I was laying on top of Noah while he was singing because that's like something that really calms me down. I like to feel the vibration in the chest.
Mhm.
And he was singing "Lean on Me."
Because you were leaning
And
on
I
him.
said, I don't know. And I said, as soon as he finished, I said, I really like the Mitchell Musso version of this song.
You're a mess.
Jesus Christ.
And he was like, excuse me? I was like, yeah, he released it around the same time that him and Emily Osment did that song from Monsters Inc.
They did do that song from Monsters Inc.
I admittedly was a little drunk.
Well, that there it is.
I.
I would like to say that Emily Osment is still acting. She's on Netflix now.
Yeah, she's doing a ton of stuff.
Yeah. So why are we attacking?
I'm not attacking, I'm just saying I don't want her back.
Okay.
I do not claim Emily Osment.
Wow. Well, you don't speak for Disney, so
No.
Disney might claim her.
Yeah.
Absolute insanity.
I have completely derailed this episode.
What else is new?
Yeah, you always derail the episodes. It's fine. It's fine. I can't believe that you like. I literally can't believe your school. I don't even remember that happening in my elementary school. Like there being obviously, like granted, we only had one class, but I can't remember there being teams of like people going, "Oh, this is the cute kid in our grade." In
Yeah,
elementary school.
I vaguely remember something like that, but I don't think like it was a. I don't think it was a thing where we went like in our district.
Maybe
Honestly.
it's also yeah. I don't remember like there was never the idea of like maybe people harbored secret crushes. I can't look into people's minds and know what they're thinking. But like there was
Some
never
people you
the
could just
there
by
was,
their faces.
yeah, but there was never the idea of like, oh, these people are like dated or like attractive until like middle school. It felt like in our district, at least.
Yeah, middle school is when it kind of popped off.
5th grade is when people started dating, and 6th grade is when people started getting pregnant in my district. So
Whoa! Jesus! All right, didn't expect that to come out.
I'll give our school district this. Our classes
We
waited
waited
till
till high school. Yeah, we had some class. We waited to have our teenage pregnancies until we were actually teenagers.
yeah. I beat teen pregnancy.
I also
So-
beat teen
so did we.
pregnancy. We've all beat teen pregnancy.
I'm actually back on the pill now.
That's good. Yeah.
Barley has opinions about it if you can't hear it.
I can't hear it, but I'm glad Barley has his opinions about you being on the pill.
I think they're good opinions. I'm not sure though.
Well, with Barley, we never know.
Yeah.
That's true. He's a psycho.
Barley's an agent of chaos.
So Ian, you never had any crushes on people as a kid, did you?
I
Like real people?
well, wow, words. Similarly to Jordan, I kind of faked it.
You faked it.
Yeah.
What was the situation you had to fake it? I was never in any of these situations that I had to fake it.
Well, Frankie, I don't
Yeah.
know if you know this.
Hmm.
I'm a big homo,
I do know that.
and because of that, and this was pretty obvious from birth. So, yeah, I think because I was dealing with being called gay all the time,
That's
even
fair.
when I
That's
didn't
fair.
know what it meant, but I knew it had such a negative connotation.
When it meant
Then
bad before Hillary Duff ended homophobia.
Exactly. Thank you, Hillary Duff. But like, because of that, I was like, well, I should probably have a crush on a girl then, because it's what everybody else is doing. So
Were other
see.
people having crushes on girls? Did you were you aware of that in elementary school?
Yeah, I was aware of that for sure.
Damn, maybe I was just fucking stupid then.
I think Ian and I have a very similar thought process from when we were younger of like crushes.
Probably. I
Uh,
need to hear your thesis, but
Well, I have a very, and I might have mentioned this. I don't know if we did an episode where we talked about like coming out.
We
yes,
did.
we
I feel
did.
like we might have.
Last
But
Pride.
I have a very happy Pride, by the way, guys. It won't be Pride when you hear this, but it is Pride
What do you
currently.
mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean it won't be Pride when you hear this? It'll be Pride when you hear this. It might be June 31st or June 30th, but it'll be Pride.
No, it'll be next Pride.
Yeah, it'll be next Pride.
Yeah, June 30th, 2023. That's what I meant.
But anyway, I didn't have like a proper crush on anyone until high school, but I had like these fake crushes, and like it was just because like I felt that it was like the thing to do. Like
Right.
there were these people around me, and they're like, "Oh my god, so and so cute," and like people were dating, and I was like, I have romantic feelings, so I guess I just pick someone to have a crush on.
Totally.
And I
And
have
even
like I have this thought from when I was in middle school. I was walking home and I was like, maybe I don't have a crush because I'm not looking at the right gender. And then I was like, nah, I'm not a lesbian. Like I wasn't wrong, but like
mhm.
I wasn't right.
Well, I think too, like, I don't know how it was for you, but like, and looking back, maybe they just weren't like actual friends, but like I had friends being like, so who do you like? Who do you like? What's going on? And I'm like, I like this person. I like this girl, or I like, like I like this girl, and yeah, and blah 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 blah. But really, on the inside, I was like, I'm just eating my cereal and still watching my cartoons in middle school. Like, shh.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wasn't really. I was watching my YouTube. I was watching all the old canceled YouTubers,
Damn.
that
I
we all
wasn't
watch.
even allowed on YouTube in middle school.
You weren't allowed?
No, I had to sneak it. I would go into the basement and I'd turn the volume all the way down to like 3 and I would watch Fred on YouTube.
Jesus Christ, Fred. I never watched Fred.
I watched Fred. So, Frankie, did you have like
On real people?
crushes? Yeah, on real people.
No, I didn't have this experience either of like. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it is because I'm straight. but I never even had the experience of people asking me who I liked, or like other people talking about who they liked. That was just something that wasn't in my purview. The first time I can remember having a crush on somebody was in 8th grade.
Mm.
And maybe people talked about it in middle school more, but certainly not in elementary school. Did anyone like ever discuss having like a crush on anybody? But that also might have been because how many classes? Like, because Jordan, you said you had 4 classes of 4th grade.
3, just
3.
in my elementary school, and there
Yeah,
was
and
at least 2 in the other 3 elementary schools.
Ian, you had 2, right?
Yeah.
See, we only had 1 through one of each grade through the entire way. So like we all knew each other like super well.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I had a completely different experience where we like if you were separated from a whole group of people, I think maybe there's like as a kid, right? There's like an air of mystery about those other people.
I think, well, I mean, especially like as the years gone by, because like it's like remember middle school with the whole teams thing?
Yeah.
It's like who's on your team, who's on the other team. It's kind of like the same thing with the elementary schools. It's like who's in your class, who's in the other class, and then next year it might there might be half from one, half from the other, intermingling, or it's like it just all depended. So like
yeah, we didn't have
sometimes
that.
you were with.
I have 1 class.
Mm.
I can explain how that happened for me too, because as Ian was pointing out, I don't live because elementary schools are like divvied up by where you live, right?
Right.
In a district. I don't live in the area that has the people going to that elementary school.
You do not.
I literally live maybe 5-minute drive from a different elementary school in the district. What happened is the church that my parents went to, my dad goes to currently, they have a daycare in their basement. And I went to the daycare. That's how we discovered the church.
Got it.
And the daycare is like across the street from the elementary school that I went to. And so when when you were in kindergarten, they had a program set up where if you went to that daycare, you could go to kindergarten at the elementary school I went to, which was just Elizabeth Elementary. And then after kindergarten, depending on where you lived in the district, you would then go to like your elementary school, your proper elementary school. And so I should have gone to Central Elementary. But my parents, because I had to go to the daycare because they both worked and had to get to work early in the morning, they would drop me off there, and they were like, well, it's super stupid for us to drop our son off at this daycare that's across the street from an elementary school, only to have them then taken on a bus to our house.
Mhm.
basically. And so they called the school district and were like, "Hey, can we just have him go to this elementary school?" Like, yeah, no problem. So I just went to a different elementary school that I
That's really
wasn't
funny.
supposed to go to, but it was all just like one group, so we didn't. There were people who were like, it was very easy to become a pariah in our.
Yeah.
There was one kid, I don't remember his name, but I remember him, who was like horrible, like a horrible person. And he was a horrible person day one.
Hmm.
And like he couldn't recover from it. No one liked
Oof.
him the entire time. It wasn't like he like punched somebody in second grade. Like
Whoa.
he got into a fight at recess in second grade, so like really didn't help his cause. And he would just like yell at people during recess, like at everyone, and so we were all like, it was like no one was a fan of this kid.
Huh.
But like I guess we all had like none of us really had real crushes on anybody real.
No, honestly, like, well, because like also like at that time, especially like childhood, like we were, I don't think I think we were like the people that like kind of just focused on being a kid, like
More or
like
less, yeah.
It's
we
like
were
Chuck E.
like
Cheese,
playing
where a kid can be a kid.
right, like some of us were playing with our Yu-Gi-Oh cards, some of us were playing with dolls, like some of us were just not
Some of
learning
us were playing with
how
boats. I
to
don't know what you're talking about.
read, you know. So it's like, well, yeah, some of us were playing with both. I don't
That's
know who
me.
you're talking about, Frankie.
I'm talking about me.
Hey, I also played with both.
I didn't like dolls.
Listen, they were action figures. They're fucking dolls. Action figures are dolls. Everyone, get over it.
I
Okay.
played with like Littlest Pet Shop and My Little Pony
Those are
and
dolls.
Hot Wheels
Those aren't dolls. Those aren't dolls. The Hot Wheels are not
and
dolls.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Well, you're a train person. That's weird.
How is Jordan both a train person and a horse girl?
Yeah, and the My Little
Horses
Pony.
get transported on trains.
And the fucking brony, apparently.
Horses get what on trains?
Transported.
To get trans on trains, yeah.
Would you say they're transgender?
Maybe. I did see a TikTok of an intersex pony. Really fun.
Intersex pony, intersex pony.
All right.
Her name was Wish.
Wish. What a name.
Wish 99.7.
Anyway, what about fictional characters? Because I will say the inspiration for the episode. A fictional character is what inspired me to come up with the episode, this topic. Because I've been doing a rewatch of Gilmore Girls recently.
Mhm.
And as a kid, when Gilmore Girls was originally airing, I did not watch it. I found Gilmore Girls utterly boring, right?
Right.
But my mom watched Gilmore Girls during its original run.
Got
So like
it.
I would be in the room as it was on and see it. And I had the biggest crush as a kid on Rory.
Emily Gilmore, yeah.
On Emily Gilmore, the grandmother, yeah.
Yeah.
So I had a crush on Rory. Because as a kid, I loved to read.
Mm.
I know you had it, Ian, because we went to the same school district. I don't know if Jordan had it, but did you have the accelerated reader program?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Ours was not like yours, though. I guarantee.
No? You didn't like read the book and then go on like the computer and take a little quiz about the book and get points?
Nah.
No? What did you do? What was your program?
So it was, I don't know how the middle school ran it because it was optional at the middle school, but in elementary school, it was mandatory.
Oh,
You
we didn't
could
have it in middle
read,
school.
No, we didn't have it
um,
in middle school.
in elementary school, you had to read, you got 3 books of your choice, and then the rest had to come from, like, a list. And as long as you could provide a summary about the book, you got a sticker. And
What?
then all of the classes, like, book totals were added up, and whichever class had the most got, like, a pizza party or something.
Bullshit. Ours was at least at my elementary school, ours was individualized.
Yeah, ours was
Um,
individualized.
You got points.
yeah. That was how it was for us in middle school. I didn't do it in middle school, but,
Let me.
it was
And
individual.
ours was like individual. You had to answer questions. You read the book, and then you would like during a specified time during class, you could tell your teacher, right? They would let you go on the computer. You would answer questions through the program on the book, like comprehension questions. And the more complex the book, the more points it was worth.
Mm.
Yeah.
I was fucking crushing people at this. Let me tell you something right now.
Oh, same.
I was the top every year. I was reading like because everyone in my kindergarten class, because I got a head start of everybody, right? Everyone in my kindergarten's reading these fucking like Harold and the Purple Crayon bullshit. No. I'm reading fucking Harry Potter in kindergarten.
I read Lord of the Rings in kindergarten.
Yeah, see? Me and Ian on the same page right now. We're reading chapter books in kindergarten.
I had a 5th grade reading level in kindergarten, and then by 5th grade, I had a college reading level.
Yeah, I got pulled into like the teachers had to call a conference with my parents, right? The kindergarten teacher called a conference with my parents because I brought the first Harry Potter book from home to read, and she was like, "You can't read that." I was like, "What do you mean? I'm reading it right now. What do you?" I was like, I'm not Jordan. What do you mean? I can read this." I knew back then, so I'm a psychic as well. But I was like, I'm reading it right now, and she like pulled me aside and made me read the first chapter to her out loud.
And you did.
And I did, and she had to call a conference with my parents. She was like, "Yeah, the only words you didn't pronounce right were the ones that the author made up." And I'm like, "Yeah, because they're not real words. What do you mean? That's not." Anyway, so I loved to read as a kid, and Rory's like one of her defining character traits is that she loves to read. So in my mind, I was like, "Oh, this girl's fucking perfect." It had nothing to do with her looks, which like now I can admit, Alexis Bledel, very attractive girl.
Mm-hmm.
But it had nothing to do with how she looked for me. It was she liked to read. That was it. Biggest crush on Rory Gilmore because she could read and liked to read.
I mean, mine, and I told this on the coming out episode for sure. It was the same movie that like kind of almost helped me realize like, oh, maybe I'm gay, and it was Zac Efron in High School Musical.
Mm.
That locker room scene did it for me.
He's got the shirt off.
Yep. And this was even before like he was like ripped and shit. Like when Zac Efron was a twink. Twink Efron.
Twinkle Bell Efron.
Twinkleton Efron.
Man, it's hard to imagine him not ripped.
It exists.
I know it does. I watched High School Musical, but like also as a kid, I couldn't imagine people like existing outside of like other movies though. Did you have this problem too?
Yes.
So like, did you ever watch the Tuck Everlasting movie?
I have.
We read the book.
I've never seen it.
We read the book in class, and then then we watched the movie in class. and Alexis Bledel is in that movie. But I had like seen the movie outside of like after Gilmore Girls. I had been on in my household, so I was like, "Why is Rory in this movie?" That's weird.
Yeah, why are you here, Rory? Get out of here, Rory.
But I was
I
very
think that's
focused on the movie.
a normal thing for kids though, because I was able to be like, because you know Disney has that thing where they like to take their Disney Channel stars and put them in Disney Channel original movies.
Mhm.
And I would be like, oh yeah, they're an actor, like that makes sense that they would also be in movies. But like the actor was just so tied to their like TV character that it seemed weird that they weren't with the same actors that they normally would be with. So I
See,
think
I
that's
didn't
just like a normal kid thing.
see. I didn't have that problem. Like, I think Disney Channel helped me understand from a very young age that, oh, these are just people performing and acting. Okay. I think the only time that I got like confused a little bit is when their character name was the same character name as another character name, either from the show that they were on or that like somebody else like had. Like that was on like another character on the Disney Channel would have. That's the only time that I was like, wait, what? But other than that, like I knew the difference between Ashley Tisdale as Sharpay and Ashley Tisdale as Maddie from Sweet Life.
Well,
Like,
yeah, absolutely. It was just like it was such a weird thing sometimes of like I'm trying to think of a good um
I know the one that ultimately confused me the most as a kid, and Ian's gonna know what it is too,
oh no.
because it's another Gilmore Girls reference. But Jared Padalecki is in the first like few seasons of Gilmore Girls as a character named Dean. And then he immediately goes over, and it's on the same network too, right? He immediately goes over from Gilmore Girls to Supernatural, where he plays Sam, looking exactly the same for like the first season or so,
hmm
but he has a brother named Dean. That fucking confused the shit out of me as a kid.
There were only three names in the 2000s, three guy names in the 2000s.
Yeah,
Dean,
Sam.
Sam, and Jesse.
Yeah, that's true.
Like those were the only names.
Do you have a big childhood crush, a fictional character crush, Jordan?
Robin Hood.
Jesus Christ!
I,
Don't
I'm
say
waiting.
Robin Hood.
I'm waiting for Jordan to admit.
Who's gonna be the first furry? Who's gonna be the first furry?
Oh,
It's
I
Jordan.
need to
It's
preface
Jordan.
something.
It's
Oh
Jordan.
God, it's definitely Jordan. Jordan's gonna be like
No.
Optimus
No, no,
Prime.
no. I can tell you a really
Barney.
funny story about Optimus Prime that
Thomas.
does go along with this
It's
though.
Thomas.
Thomas the Tank
It was
Engine.
not Thomas. It was Percy. Anyway.
I hope that's a joke. I hope that's a joke.
Anyway. Um
Can't just say anyway. You gotta admit if it was a joke or not. You gotta reveal if that was a joke or not.
It was
I
Pete's
no, here's
Dragon.
the thing. So
The original Pete's Dragon.
no. So I never like going back to the whole like as a kid never had a crush on a human being
Yeah.
like until I was in high school.
Oh god.
I was never really able to say that I had a crush on a like a character at all until I was in middle school. Instead I would be like, "Oh, they're cute." But
Mhm.
like cute meant something very different when I was little than what it would
Right.
mean in middle
Mhm.
school. So like when I was little and I was like, "Oh, someone's cute," it usually meant that they had like a puppy dog baby animal quality to them. Right?
This is a lot to admit that Robin Hood was your childhood crush.
No, no. Robin Hood was not my childhood crush.
It was Perry the
Um,
Platypus, wasn't it?
so no. So because I understood that people could have crushes on each other and love each other, but like I didn't understand what that meant for me.
Okay.
And that resulted in me never having a crush on like a real person, even if they were a character. It was always like an animated character.
Okay.
So you have like Danny Phantom.
He's a
Jack
human being.
Frost.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait. Danny Phantom's a human being. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, but he's animated.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
a real person.
I thought you said not even animated humans. I thought that's what you were saying.
No,
I was like,
no.
I was like confused.
So it was like Danny Phantom, Jake Long, the American Dragon, Jack Frost from Rise of the Guardians.
Oh my
Were
god.
you a Onceler? Were you a Onceler person?
No, I was not a Onceler person. I was not on
But the
Tumblr
Lorax.
that young. No. I'm trying to think.
Oh,
Who
the
else?
the one character from Avatar, Zuko.
No.
Okay.
Appa. I got you.
Yep,
I know.
yep.
I did not have a crush on Appa or Momo.
No one said Momo. Why are you being so defensive about Momo?
Yeah, no
Because
one here said no, Momo. We are a pro Momo house. We are a pro Momo podcast.
no. Anyway, sorry. I just had people like invade the room.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
No, not Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Why not? He's nice.
Because hold on.
I will say while you're saying hold on, off of the American Dragon Jake Long comment, I had a huge crush on Rose from that show.
Oh,
As a kid?
the crush character.
Yeah, Jake's girlfriend on the show. Jake's
That was-
crush and girlfriend.
That was also like a ninja.
A huntress. Thank you very much. Come on.
It's been so long. Now, Frankie, I have to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Did you like her even after the animation change?
No, I didn't. I fucking hated that animation change. That animation change can die. Everyone who approved that animation change should be fired if they're still employed.
Fire me then, because I liked it.
You're a fool.
I think it made the show better.
You're an absolute maniac.
I think it made it look edgier.
Edgier?
Mhm.
Can I tell you, during the first season of that show, the dragon looks like a formidable dragon that could fight. The second season, it looks like a fucking noodle that belongs in my
like a noodle.
that belongs in my ramen broth. What are you doing?
You know what I say to that?
What?
Slurp, slurp.
Get out of here.
Anyway. But something that I've been going back and I've been rewatching shows that like I enjoyed trying to like heal myself. It's a whole process.
Mm-hmm.
But part of that, I have Noah watching Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Oh, what a show!
And Obi-Wan released 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I haven't watched that yet.
I have just realized, and I think I knew at the time, but like I didn't really know. I had the biggest crush on Obi-Wan Kenobi in like any format.
Wow.
Not old Obi-Wan Kenobi though, like
Yeah,
young.
from New Hope, that Ben Kenobi, old man Ben.
No.
Wow,
Guinness?
wow.
But like
Big crush on Alex
Darlington
McGinnis.
Coat Factory.
Ageist.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking
no,
ageist
better-
bitch.
Noah better watch out for when he gets old.
Fucking ageist bitch here.
You better
Wow.
warn Noah now for when he gets old. Jordan's not gonna like him anymore.
I know.
What do you call what is the age that we call old? Let's
I don't know.
The minute Noah gets a white hair,
No.
done.
Bag packed. 1 foot out the door.
No. I'll be. He's stuck with me. So
He's trapped.
yeah, he is trapped. Anyway. But and I'm realizing that there's certain characters that I absolutely had a crush on, but they were girls, so I didn't know that I could have a crush on them, and I thought it was just like, oh wow, they're really cool.
Girls are cool.
Shigo.
I never had a crush on Shigo.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, Shigo is a lesbian.
That makes sense. I never had a thing for Shigo. I had a thing for Kim.
I think I also had a thing for Kim though.
I was Team Rufus.
Yeah, you had a thing
I'm
for
kidding. I'm
Rufus?
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
The first furry revealed. It's Ian.
It's been me the whole time, Austin.
Raven from Teen Titans. Not
yeah.
Teen Titans Go. I hate Teen Titans.
Well, no one
Go.
likes Teen Titans Go. I had a thing for Raven too.
Oh, wait a minute. That opened something.
Also, Beast Boy
Hold on.
question mark.
That's what I was gonna say. Maybe furry. I think we're the first furries together. It's Beast Boy.
Damn.
But like never as an animal. It was always just like boy being Beast Boy.
Yeah.
Everybody was always like, "Ooh, Robin, so cute." It's like, no, Beast Boy's right there.
Yeah, but I've kind of been going through this whole like discovery thing of like, oh no, this wasn't just like they were my favorite character. I had a crush on this character. And I didn't know what a crush was. So
Wow.
I do have a great. This is gonna have to be an off podcast story.
Okay.
But I do have a great Optimus Prime story for you that does relate to this topic.
So you're gonna tease the audience with an off podcast story. Subscribe to our.
Fuck Brittany. I can tell you about this on the podcast.
All right. Yeah.
Do you want to hear?
Absolutely.
So without getting into too much of my childhood trauma, there was this girl that I used to hang around, and her name was Brittany. This was in middle school.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, Jordan. Just like fair warning, I doubt Brittany's listening to this, or is ever gonna find this, or anyone who knows Brittany's ever gonna listen to this.
I know.
Is there a good Brittany though?
Does Evan know? Does Evan know Brittany? Because Evan is the only one who ever might listen to an episode. So
I don't know.
I don't know.
Turns out Evan. They're hanging out right now as we record, talking about Optimus Prime. Sorry, go on.
So like, it was Brittany, my friend Kitty, and I. We all hung out.
I'm sorry, I can't let that pass. Your friend what?
Kitty.
Okay, that's what I thought.
The character from Glee?
No.
A cat? Like you just hung out with a cat?
No,
Hello, Kitty?
Her name was Michelle, but like everyone called her Kitty.
I'm sorry. Was she like a singer from the 1920s? What?
No, that's a whole other story.
My name's Michelle, but everybody calls me Kitty.
Stay on topic. Anyway.
No.
And we all hung out. This was in like 5th through 7th grade.
All right.
The worst times too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And we watched My Little Pony. We were really into like animals. You know, whatever. Kitty and I were really into anime. Yes. No, Big Horse Girls. Yeah. So Brittany was really into Transformers. And we'll call it a trauma response because it's what it is, you know. We were all very into imaginary friends. We all had imaginary friends in middle school because we were lonely and full of trauma. And Brittany, her one imaginary friend was Optimus Prime.
Okay.
And her and Optimus Prime were in a relationship. A sexual relationship.
It's a trauma thing. I don't want to make fun of it.
I'm not making fun. I'm
She's
not
a
making
bitch.
fun. Oh.
But it's fucking. It's Optimus Prime.
I'm not gonna make fun, nor would I ever. I'm just gonna go, oh.
But I cut ties with Brittany at the end of 7th grade because she was a horrible person. And the last time I had talked to her was like sophomore or junior year of high school, and she was still in a relationship with Optimus Prime.
Whoa!
Good for them. They, you know what? Their end goal. Their end goal.
Wait. When did they start dating?
5th grade, 6th grade. Lied to you. 6th grade.
So that's 6th grade, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. That's a 4-year relation. That's longer than any of my relationships
She
have
had
ever
an
been.
engagement ring.
Damn.
Brittany, if you're listening, are you still married? Do you have
How was the
kids?
wedding? Yeah. I can't believe.
I wasn't invited. She was
I can't-
also a princess in My Little Pony.
I can't believe this girl's relationship with a fucking transforming robot has been longer than any of my real relationships.
I mean, good for Kitty.
Not kidding, Brittany.
Oh, good for Brittany.
I
Good
literally
for-
can't believe this.
It was a fun time. I loved middle school.
At least one of us does.
I did not. It was
Oh, okay.
if you couldn't tell. I did not love middle school. I didn't even love high school or college.
Did you like any part of life?
Not so far.
How old are you?
I'm 23 right now. Yeah.
Not right, Noah. Not asking. Not asking Noah. Hey, I'm this age, right?
Sometimes when people ask me how old I am, I tell them I'm 19 because I forget.
Oh my god. So you haven't beat teen pregnancy.
No, I have.
Not if you're 19, bitch.
I'm not 19. My body
And-
has been of this earth for 23 and a half years.
And to our knowledge, Jordan is not pregnant, so.
I shouldn't be pregnant.
Yeah, but if you're 19, and you haven't turned 20, you
I'm
haven't
not
beaten teen
19.
pregnancy yet. Also, how you just said you were 20 years old. I know you're older than 20.
I'm 23.
You said my body's been here for 20 years on this earth.
I said 23 and a half years.
Well,
Frankie, I heard 20. I just heard 20.
Frankie, the first 3 years don't count.
Yeah.
Everybody knows the first 3
The first
years.
3 years you don't know
count.
you're alive.
They're just the trial period.
Right. And then after year 3, you decide whether you want to continue or whether you want to do another trial by putting in another email.
Yeah, we all made the same mistake. We sent in that email.
I'm trying to think if I had like, other than maybe Beast Boy, like my own like cartoon crush. Maybe like some of the Disney princes in like some back part of my mind. Because like I always wanted to be a Disney princess growing up. And like I always wanted like a prince to come and rescue me. So maybe in the back of my mind. I'm sorry, am I boring you?
No, you're not. I'm not bored. I'm sorry. I just had to let out the yawn.
This is like kind of unrelated, but I do this fun thing now in my adult life. So like I still watch anime, right?
Weeb.
Um,
Fucking
when
weeb.
I ship characters, and
Oh
I
my
do this
god. You're
outside
a
of anime as
shipper.
well,
You're a shipper.
and you know, uh, I do this outside of anime though as well with certain shows, like Good Omens. Um, but you can't really give me a strike for Good Omens because like Aziraphale and Crowley do love each other. I call them my dads because it's usually two men. Uh, so I have several dads.
Okay.
Aziraphale and Crowley are my dads. I watch My Hero Academia. Uh, Eraserhead and Present Mike, my dad.
I'm sorry. You can't just say the name Eraserhead and expect anyone to know who the fuck that is. Eraserhead? What's his
Yeah,
superpower? He can like fix your mistakes on your
erasure.
essay?
Yeah, kind of. His superpower is erasure, so he can like erase your superpower.
Okay. Not just fixing, like if I spelled the word receive wrong, he doesn't just like erase
Right.
that.
Well, he
No.
can do that too.
I mean, he is a teacher. So.
Yeah, teach her how to erase.
Hmm.
I think it's funny that you went after Eraserhead and not Present Mike.
I didn't hear that. Does he give gifts?
No, he's like um so his power is voice. He like screams and it like knocks people over. Um but he's a DJ. So and a teacher.
And a robot. And a
Well,
furry.
but they're my dads. Just to give you an example.
I'm gonna ask a
Oh,
curse. I'm gonna ask a curse
um,
question
okay.
because you brought up dads.
Yeah.
Were there any like of the childhood TV shows? Like, were there any parents that you were like, huh, yes?
No.
Like you wanted to date the parent? What does that mean?
Yeah, yeah. Or like you had a crush on like the parent character.
You can tell me right now that you had a crush on Mrs. Incredible. It's okay.
Me?
Yes.
No.
I know, I know, I know that you like men, but she do got that big booty.
She, listen, I don't think I had a crush on her. I just wanted to be her
Mm.
and have that big booty, you know? Well, because I only ask because I know like sometimes on the interweb you see like people being like Jimmy's mom, eh? Jimmy Neutron's mom, eh? Like being like Carl or
Oh my
whatever.
god, stop.
Carl.
So I just wanted to know if anybody had like or like some people like really had a crush on Zach and Cody's mom.
Dude,
Did
she's
they?
tatted.
She is tatted.
Is she?
Yeah. Next time I come across her on TikTok, I'll send her your way.
I know she was on Supernatural,
Mm-hmm.
but who wasn't? You know? It's like an actor being like, I was on Law and Order. Who wasn't? So anyway, Robin Hood. He was great. Like he really.
Yeah,
Did you
Robin Hood.
also have a crush on Kovu?
Kovu?
No.
Who's Kovu?
Lion King 2.
Hmm.
I was not a Kovu person. No.
I wasn't. I was not really into animated animals
No.
that I can like think of off the top of my head anyway.
Frankie, any animated animals for you?
Animals. I can't think of any animals.
No,
You
what's an
can't
animated
hear
character?
you.
Oh, did Noah say something?
No.
Um, I did have a thing. Fuck, I can't remember. Oh, for the original Pink Power Ranger,
Oh, well, yeah.
Kimberly. Was that her name?
Yeah, Kimberly.
Yeah. I had a crush on Kimberly.
I mean, every Red Power Ranger as well. I'm like, okay, looking back, I'm like, oh,
Yeah, even the one
yeah.
that's a murderer, even the one that committed homicide in real life. Interesting
There was
choice,
one that was a
Ian.
murderer.
One of the Red Power Rangers murders someone with a fucking sword.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing at that. It's just funny. That's he killed someone with a sword.
Oh my god.
Like that's a little ridiculous, right? A sword. You never hear about that anymore.
No. Usually it's just like a knife, a gun.
Well, I mean, I think it depends on where you live.
Yeah, where do you live in the world that has a lot of sword action going on?
Florida.
No,
Those
because
are machetes.
they're more creative in Florida than swords.
Not all the time.
I thought you were gonna name like an Asian country, that's still
Ah, you thought Jordan was gonna be a racist.
no.
That's what I thought too.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, wait. Speaking of like that, what about like Shang and Mulan?
Mm-mm.
I know he was a lot of like people's awakening.
What about Mushu and Mulan, Jordan?
Nope.
What about the horse in Mulan?
No. I think the horse's name is Ka, isn't it? Ka,
I don't know why you know
or
the
something.
horse's name. How the fuck do you know the horse's name in Mulan?
I don't know. Ian, can you fact check that for me?
I of course can fact check for you. I am the fact checker of this podcast.
That's true. Yeah, we always make sure our facts are on point. Um,
Khan. Yes. Khan.
yeah, William Shatner yelling "Khan." We're coming up over an hour, so I think that's a good. Unless we have any pressing childhood crushes that we want to talk about.
No.
I can't think of any
Whoa.
more. Oh,
I
Ian?
mean, we were the age of like the internet star. Were there any YouTubers that we had crushes on?
I didn't really watch much YouTube until like high school.
Yeah, same. YouTube for me was primarily looking up lyric videos until college.
YouTube
So,
when I first started watching YouTube for me was mostly Achievement Hunter.
I mean, I am the old bitch of the podcast, so I remember a lot of the YouTubers. I mean, like
Yeah.
the Tyler Oakley. God, there were others, but their names are blanking because they are no longer. I don't want to say relevant. That's mean.
You can say it. They're no longer relevant.
Well, like Dan and Phil, they're still around.
Are they?
Yeah. You know, people like that. Um, Maybe a couple people that were like on Channel Awesome when that was good to watch before it went bad. But other than that, like no big YouTubers or anything.
All right. Well, I think with that, we're done.
Yeah.
Another riveting episode in the books. Jordan, do you want to give a preview of what your episode is going to be, or do you want to just leave it?
I don't want to give exactly what it is away because I think it's funny,
Okay.
but it does have to do with Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do a lot of research on this
No,
one then.
no, you don't have to do any research. It
Yeah,
is completely like
Jordan's just
visual
gonna tell.
opinion.
Jordan's just gonna tell us about the Pokemon that they want to fuck.
I thought about doing Pokemon Smash or Pass, but
It's
that's
just gonna.
not.
It's just gonna be an hour and a half of Jordan telling me and Ian which Pokemon can get it.
If you do want a really funny Pokemon Smash or Pass video to watch, Markiplier. Wow.
Oh, wait, how could I forget Markiplier? Wait a minute. Markiplier still to this
I
day can get it.
love Markiplier.
I never really watched much Markiplier. I still don't.
I only watched his like a lot of his try not to laughs.
The only Markiplier that I watched was that year he did Unis Honest.
Oh my god, I love Lunas Honest. Stop it.
I missed it.
And you'll never get to see it.
You know somebody has it somewhere and they're just waiting.
Oh, absolutely. I follow an Unis Honest Moments page on TikTok.
So do I. But like, I don't know who if there's any like all of the episodes are up anywhere.
I'm sure someone does.
You know there's a Tumblr somewhere
You
who's
can
just
probably find it on
waiting.
someone's Google Drive.
Mm.
You know, the trick to like watch movies, they probably have Unis Honest on there somewhere.
Or to watch like bootlegs and musicals.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm
with
very
that,
curious about the Pokemon though.
I'm very curious too.
Yeah. It'll be fun. No one has to do any kind of prep work except for me.
Okay.
And maybe Frankie to set up a Zoom room, but we don't need to record the Zoom.
Okay.
Just the audio.
All right.
I'm scared.
Well, then with
Don't
that,
be. It's fun.
This has been another riveting episode of the PACRats, where we talked about childhood crushes. Let's take care of business. Let's see if I
And
remember how to
defeat
do
those
this.
Huns.
Yeah, let's see if I remember how to take care of
God,
business.
do we have any emails?
I haven't checked that email address in months.
I forgot about the email. I forgot.
Let's check the email address. Let's check the email. We always do the
You know,
email.
I've been thinking about the email every day since the last.
We have a lot of emails from YouTube creators and Apple.
Nice.
So delete
Are
those.
any of them writing into me?
No.
YouTube and Apple don't want to talk to me.
And we got a bunch of Apple News emails. All right. So with that, let's take care of some business. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Comment your childhood crushes. if you'd
But
like
it's
to.
okay if it's Kovu.
Yeah.
It's totally okay if it's Kovu. We won't judge.
But yeah, like, comment,
Frankie
subscribe.
might.
I will judge. I will judge. I'm always judging.
Mhm.
Share this with your friends. Share this with your enemies. If you don't like the podcast, then especially share us with your enemies so they can be tortured by it as well.
Mm-hmm. Roast us in the comments too. Roast Jordan in the comments.
Remember to
Or,
follow us.
roast Brittany.
Yeah. Well, no, she's just happily married. Okay, you don't have to roast someone.
Yeah.
She's in a stable relationship. A stable relationship that's lasted longer than any of our relationships. So how dare you? With that, also follow us on Twitch. We have some games we might start streaming on there soon, including more Jordan gameplay.
Yeah,
That
maybe.
sounds cursed.
We'll get to see Jordan play some games.
Something other than Animal Crossing.
Yeah, something other than Animal Crossing. Actually play a game. Not just
Genuinely, does that exist?
Jordan playing a game?
Actually, I really haven't picked up Animal Crossing lately.
Wow.
I go on maybe once or twice a month.
Whoa. We were about to start an AA or have an intervention for you. I'm glad this is progress.
I have over like 700 hours in on that game.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. What else? Follow us on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Like us on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And most importantly of all, follow us on Spotify. Subscribe to us on Spotify. Listen and leave a review on Spotify.
Please do.
Most importantly of all.
Send me a goddamn email.
Send an email with a question. Jordan is begging for some questions.
I kind of don't want this email thing to happen.
The email address is in the description down below if you're watching on YouTube. It's
you can ask me my social security number.
Yeah, it's in the description in the episode on Spotify, so you'll be able to find us. And in case you can't read, the email is pacratshu@gmail.com. That is PACRATSHU@gmail.com.
I kind of really don't want an email because I feel like an episode is incomplete without Jordan saying, send me a goddamn email.
I'll always say it for you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So send us an email, and I think that is done with business. So saying goodbye, it's Frankie.
It's Ian.
And Jordan Ringworm Turner.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.